All right, just want to make this as quick as possible so you guys can see that I've got GSync working on Windowed-Borderless with Iracing. So here's my NVIDIA control panel settings, looking at Iracing specifically. All the settings are global except for two, low latency mode and vertical sync. Now I'm going to jump into the game. I'm just going to do a test drive session here. I'm going to try to keep this all seamless so that you don't think there's any funny business. Let it load into Sebring. This is just where I've been practicing. Just doing these tests, really nothing other than that, nothing special there. Okay, I do have OBS running on my top screen. While that's loading, this is the view we're going to use so that you can see what's going on. So here you see the OSD for the refresh rate on the left monitor, then the right monitor, or excuse me, center, and then the right over there. And while that's loading in, all right, you can still see it's all set to 144. It's because I've clicked off of it. As soon as I click back in it, you'll see that it's fluctuating. And you may not see it from there, but I'll do something in some post editing just to kind of zoom in. Sitting at about 110, 111, 109-ish. Drop down to 108 in there. Now we're 136s, right? So that's kind of following here on all three monitors. Okay. Let me switch real quick to the, actually, let me go to desktop. Okay. So on the desktop, if I go to options here, I go to the graphics settings, you can see all the items here. Really the only change I've made from what I used to run is I've got no limit and I've enabled reflex. That is what's kind of keeping me within that 140-ish limit. I used to run the limit here, but after doing some reading, seeing some posts in Iracing and the forums, I decided to go with no limit and keep a reflex enabled, right? 5760 by 1080, so that's triple screens. Okay. All right, so that's it for now. For that, let's go back to the shoulder cam here. And I'm just going to get in the car, run a lap or two, so you can see that, yeah, I mean, I'm in here. You can see I got the frame rates, in-game frame rates here. And again, post editing, I'll just do a little zoom there. Right. So let's get this going. Don't mind all the UI elements here. They are set for my other monitors, my 1440 monitors. I just have not changed them. I didn't really want to just for this testing. So as you can see, my frame rates are kind of tracking straight with the FPS on all three monitors. You saw the settings. I'm not running surround. Did I show you the settings? Dang it, I think I'm showing the settings. I want to try and do this seamless so there's no, edits or anything. But yeah, I'll just come around this out loud, and then we'll call it there. I'm not going to go, do a bunch of laps. Hopefully you can see that. What I'm seeing, the scenery passing by and stuff is pretty smooth. If you see any choppiness, just know that's from OBS's recording. I am not seeing any of that at all. On my screens, what I see here, it is very smooth. So any, stutters or whatever you may see are a result of just the filming of the camera and OBS. Kind of see the scenery on the backstretch here. Come around Sunset Bend here, and then we'll just call it there. And I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back into video settings and show you that GSync is, or GSync is on, and I'm not using surround. But I just have to cross the finish line for some reason. All right, let me jump out of this. Okay. Again, you can see the frame rate fluctuating is pretty much on par with what I'm seeing here in Iracing, right? So let's quit out of that. Oh, real quick. If I click off of the screen, like to my fourth monitor, which is up there, then yeah, you see these go straight to 144. Come back, click inside the sim, and it's back on, or back fluctuating. So let me get out of that. Let's bring up, let me go back to the desktop here. All right, let me bring up NVIDIA again, and real quick, set up GSync. Got it enabled with windowed and full screen. And then over here under the surround, I'm not using surround at all. These are 3 separate monitors. This is how Windows recognizes them as well, as 1, 2, 3, and then 4, with number 2 being the primary. You probably couldn't see it when we were in the sim, but over there, just behind the OSD, there was the GSync indicator. It's kind of faint. It's really hard to see because the OSD indicator is right in front of it, but it is there. You'll have to trust me on that one. Okay. But hopefully this helps. I'm going to come up with a video to put out just to kind of go through all the detail settings that I have. Those are just the 2 quickies, and really kind of show you what exactly unlocked this whole thing for me. One setting that really just unlocked everything. So for now, I just wanted to get this video together so I could share it with you guys and just put it in that thread so everybody can see that that it does in fact work. Triple screens, no surround, windowless bordered mode, with GSync working. All right, we'll catch you later. Take care.